Hey guys and girls, and welcome back to Greatest Good Tarot. Hope you're doing well and keeping out of mischief. Now, this, quite frankly, is a huzzah to me. I'm still trying to bring it back. Huzzah! As this is the final pre-recorded, even though it's in the complete wrong order, video I'm doing while I'm away, blah, blah, blah. You're probably bored to tears me saying it, so I've said it, and that's it. This has really got the imagination flowing in the comments, and I love it. And has been suggested multiple times by multiple people. So I'm gonna, as we like to do on this channel, name and shame. I mean, give credit to everybody who that is on my screen right now. There's more, I'm sure, including Alan Turner, Sarah, Carol, Jane, with between the many upvotes, I got it. I got the gist. I got. However, as some of you may know me quite well, this one I have chosen particularly because I want to put this on the record. Is from warriorvermin, who has said, who actually asked twice as well, as mentioned in one of your as mentioned in one of your comments in a previous reading. See what I mean? He asked me previously as well. It's like, this is not just the only ones. Can you take a look at 3-Eye Atlas? Thanking you muchly, and I'll send you a pint in the post. See what I want? Can you tell what I want to put on the bloody record? Hope it doesn't spill. I hope so too. And as you can see, there's been many upvotes across multiple people. It's like 40, 50 or... To be honest, I couldn't be bothered to do the maths. Couldn't be bothered. But thank you very much, everybody. So we want to look into this 3-Eye Atlas. Comet, not a comet, moving weirdly through the solar system. The weirdness happening. 1 minute it's got a tail, then the other way around. It hasn't got a tail, and then suddenly it has got a tail. What's going on? For the greatest good for all concerned. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Always be appreciative. And apologies for doing this late. And it's my own fault because I hadn't really picked up on it. Because, and when I Googled it, because some people started mentioning it previously, I quickly Googled it and I'm like, okay, when is this comet supposed to be about? Kind of thing. And it said the 19th of December. And so that's why I replied to someone, I'm sure I did, saying, you know, don't worry. It's like we're a little off. I'll definitely do it when we get there. And it wasn't until they replied going, God, you're so stupid. They may not use those words exactly. God, JJ, God, you're so silly. Then I looked in a bit more. I was like, oh, all right. So yeah, let's find out what's going on here for the greatest good for all concerned. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Always be appreciative. Oh, I've got like cobweb or like hair on my eye for some reason. Go away. Suddenly appeared from nowhere. Okay. Right. King of Wands. That. I need a little bit more. It's not off. It's just not right, if you get what I'm saying. The energy there is not... Page of Cups, curiosity, flirting with ideas. 3 of Swords, heartbreak. King of Pentacles. Interesting, we've got 2 kings here. This is really weird because it wasn't until the Three of Swords came out did it feel like it's like candy floss texture, if you get me. Kind of like fluffy, but kind of goes into that weird kind of sticky like pad, if you get what I'm saying. It's like fluffy, but as soon as you like touch it, or it just collapses into that. Like I said, it wasn't quite right. King of Pentacles is up to no good. There's a reason. This feels like a distraction to what the King of Pentacles is up to. This is not what I was expecting at all. Two of Cups, building that connection, that curiosity, that flirting with ideas and possibilities, and look up. Queen of Swords. Now, the Queen of Swords is cold, can be a bit harsh, but truthful, honest, always, like, can be a bit of a knee-jerk reactor, but she's like on it. Okay? And notice how she's looking this way. This is what I'm on about. This fella, I'm saying fella because king, right? But could be a lady. Up to no good. Huh. I'm just going to put this. I thought it was going to be fun. For the longest time, okay. For the longest time, and this is more kind of Twitch days back in the day, but I was saying it then. Where isn't it interesting that, like, look down? Everyone's on their phone looking down when, instead of looking up, being inspired, being enlightened. Yeah, what we've been talking about all last week. This week for me, but last week. But this feels like it's like a complete flip. Look up while down we're doing that kind of energy, especially with the Knight of Wands. While you're looking up, we're doing this down here. Do you see what I'm saying? It's bizarre. Sun card, happiest card in the deck. Four of Cups. Taking a beat, taking a reflection. Yeah? But it's... the best way to describe it, like in the context here, this side is kind of like empathy. Majority of this is empathy, kind of warm, fuzzy feeling. But when you get close to it, it clumps up. Yeah? This side is apathy. Very kind of no good, cold, disconnected kind of energy. Strength card. This is very odd. Three of Pentacles. Collaboration, working together. Underlying energy, Ten of Cups. Happily ever after. So this... this there is a weird opportunity this side, and we'll obviously for the new boys and girls, we do a foundation of the reading, snapshot, then gossip, then outcome at the end. But this is like taking an opportunity, using this opportunity as a distraction for something not nice over here. But it's the Four of Cups. It feels as if there's a coldness to it. Strength card. It feels as if the Strength card is... It's almost like, and this is just to try and describe it, it feels as if it's like, oh, for security purposes, we've got to do this, or for security reasons, we've got to do that. Like it's almost like justified to themselves that why do it. But there's something off. Like I said, it doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel like a kind of like cosmic wonder. It feels like an opportunistic distraction. Really off. Like really off. Right, let's where have they gone? Prediction deck. Here we go. I'm sorry about this. Like I said, I was expecting one thing and it's turned out to be something entirely different, and I'm not quite prepared for it. This is not the energy I was picking up before I started the reading. I was kind of expecting it to be, I don't know, kind of like a spiritual growth opportunity for us kind of collectively, kind of finding out maybe to kind of how to use it to like benefit you and your spiritual growth at this time, that kind of thing. Do you know what I mean? It's like, that's the sort of bouncy, dare I say, hippie kind of energy I was picking up on while I was potting around preparing for this reading. So for it to suddenly do this is like Jekyll and Hyde. It's like, what the hell is this? You know what I mean? It's like that kind of... Okay, so let's get... and that was a footnote there. Hold on. Caught it, and we'll put the footnote. For the boys and girls who are new, while I'm shuffling, if there's a particular card that kind of flops out, we always use it as a footnote, and we only look at it at the end of this level of the reading. All these rules we have at the on this channel, it's fascinating because we've been repeating them recently, haven't we? For different readings and stuff like that. Someone should write these down. But yeah, if you're new here, please subscribe, dingling that bell. That would be really, really nice. Come and join the Greatest Good Village, because it takes a village to support everybody, and that is what we do. Please like, thummy, it really does help us out. And if you have the option to hype, why not? Why not? What's the worst that can happen? Bribe the algorithm even more. And also subscribe, not subscribe, sorry, comment down below. If you're reading along, especially with this reading, if you're reading along, please comment down below, educate myself and the wider village. But there is something here that isn't quite right. It's like, you know, I don't want to be disrespectful, and I don't mean to be. You know when, like, the perfect example, I haven't seen it. I've never seen it. I don't watch live TV, right? But, like, even I know that, like, Celebrity Traitors at the moment, which I believe is just finished, has, like, captured the imagination of the UK right now, or recently. Or when I'm a Celeb, Get Me Out of Here is on, it kind of captures, sometimes it can capture the mood of the country, if you get what I'm saying. It's everywhere, you can't miss it, kind of thing. It's kind of got that sort of element to it. With this kind of the Page of Cups, this kind of intrigue, this interest, this kind of, but the King of Wands doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel, because you, like, obviously, like eyes on the prize kind of energy, isn't it, with the King of Wands? It's like, he's got a plan, he's got an idea, he's got a concept, he's got a mission, he's got eyes on the prize, kind of, I'm going to get there, passionately going to get there, yeah? But it's got nothing of that. It's got, like I said, it's that, like, that weird candy floss kind of, I don't know, it's very off. Okay, one more and I think we're done. Right. Yeah, okay. And we'll cut the deck. Doo-ba-doo-ba-doo. Let's have a butcher's. So. Daddy Elon Musk. Oh, what a lad. I don't think it's just him. I think this is more about, like, NASA in general, that kind of thing. Because the one thing that, like I said, tapping in before we do, the other main message that came through was, we have, you and me, have never seen, for the best of my knowledge, have never seen an image or video or anything that has been captured from space that hasn't been manipulated by NASA first. Okay? For example, the hue of the red, like Mars, basically goes through Photoshop to make it red. Okay? Everything has been, like, it's not the raw footage, if you get me. But I think this is some sort of, and like I said, it doesn't feel like Elon. It feels more like the industry, space industry itself. Something to do with funding, something to do with, there's something here, like I said, doesn't feel, it's like sticky, like, I'm sorry, I keep repeating myself, but it's like trying to help me read this. It's like candy floss, but when you touch it, it just collapses. There's nothing there. Page of Cups. Change is coming. Ooh, see, this is what I was expecting. This is what I was expecting. That's like spiritual. That's kind of like tapping in. That's kind of cool. Three of Swords. Heavy burdens. Bugger. King of Pentacles. Good outcome. Okay. That's good. Obviously. But I mean, like, whatever this chap is doing, the King of Pentacles, it's going to benefit eventually. It's going to benefit. But what? Business tycoon, partnering up. Now there's Daddy Elon Musk with NASA and all that kind of stuff. Okay, so see what I mean? This is like that. I'm glad that's come up to kind of, I hate to say I told you so. So I'm not, but I'm glad that's clarified it. The Queen of Swords, foreign occupation. This is not. Well, let me just do one more before I spout my face. Rising water. This here feels like preparation for some sort of skirmish, some form of. I don't know right now, as I may put it in the description if I find it, or share if you know in the comments down below. Educate the village if you know something and can like link to a news article or something or other. But this here feels like preparation for some sort of military base, some form of movement of infrastructure, some form of preparing for something. The problem is I'm seeing, this is the issue, because it especially here in the UK right now, it's conflicting with what we know is going on. And this is what, so I'm seeing kind of like an old RAF base, and it's being renovated. But here in the UK, they are being renovated to store illegal migrants instead of hotels. We know it, it's in the news. So that's why it's a conflict of here in the UK, we know that this is happening. So for it to come up like this, that the same thing is happening elsewhere, but it's not for illegal migration. It's not for, instead of using hotels, it's preparing for whatever this foreign occupation is. This escalation in an area. As I'm recording, I don't know what this is, but if you know, put it down below. And like I said, if I find it while I'm publishing, because obviously I'm publishing this ahead of, I'm scheduling this so I can do it. It's not a quick turnaround more like normal. So I'll hopefully be able to find it before I leave, to go to Bonnie, Wales, for a couple of days. And then family. Don't forget the family. They'll get very upset. Then I'll put it in the comments, in the description down below. But it's definitely, there is definitely some sort of area where that something has been left to rot, a military base, something or other like that has been left to rot, and they using this as a distraction are investing in whichever country it is. I think it's multiple countries as well, are investing to somehow sneakily revitalize it. There's something here like that. Right. Okay. Sun card. Holding on power. Four of Cups. Act now. Strength card. Compromised. Excuse me. This feel like this down here. These four, the business tycoon is somehow investing to keep this going. Preparing for this. But the compromised, I don't think it's harmful. I think the compromised element here is the fact that it's coming through as they're on the back foot. Some sort of some form of document, some sort of like report, their realization of like they're on the back foot, and now this all this is happening, and the news is being, this is a useful distraction while this is going on. Some form of like, the issue I'm having here, I know it's different countries. It's not just one country. It's not like Trumpy Trump, for example. It's multiple. But the weirdest thing is, it's like wherever this is, or what, like it. I keep seeing islands. You know, not much big land. It's like surrounded by water. Obviously, that's what an island is. I know I'm such a donut, but I mean, it doesn't feel like mainland. It feels like different former bases being revitalized, getting ready, because they feel like they're on the back foot. Overarching energy. Well, well, I did say multiple countries. Underlying energy, shadow ruler. Bugger. Okay, footnote. Hopefully we can turn this around, lads. Come on. Footnote. Heat wave. I want to get the dinky deck out about this change, because this is the only bit is what I was expecting, that energy, that kind of spiritual growth, that using it as a something like sexy tool, whatever, like what I was expecting it to kind of be, this reading. We'll go there. Let's have a quick dinky deck. So can we clarify changes coming, please, and the Page of Cups, please, for the greatest good for all concerned. Thank you. Always be appreciative. Mm-hmm. The heat wave normally feels like you and me, kind of passionate, kind of upset, that kind of thing. But that feels like the tensions we're talking about on this side of the reading. So, can we clarify the changes coming? Can we clarify the changes coming, please? Can we clarify the changes coming, please? Doop-a-doop-a-doo. Great is good. Oop. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. Talk amongst yourselves for a bit. Da-ba-da-ba. Four of Pentacles on the wonk. One's finally oh, you can't see it. Oh, typical. Okay, just two. Reviewing the situation. Four of Pentacles on the wonk. Taking a leap of faith. Wow. So there's something here inspiring you and me spiritually. What I'll do, I think, is do an outcome to the reading and then focus on this. Okay, so that's the plan, because that feels completely disconnected of what I was expecting it to be for the rest of the reading. Right, okay, so because we're tapping in on something interesting here. So can we have an outcome to this reading, please? The outcomes to this reading, please. For the greatest good for all concerned. Thank you. Always be appreciative. Mm-hmm. It feels like this the business tycoon, like I said, we named Daddy Elon, but it's like, it feels like multiple ones. Like Bezos and all them not as well. There is something that it's almost like investing in something so, and the holding power doesn't feel like an individual. It feels like territory. It feels like the borders of a country. Okay. Okay. So, 8 of Swords. Chariot. We're moving on. There is something here that, see what I mean? It's very odd. Like, why would the King of the King of Wands, be now entrapment? Yeah, trapped. NASA trapped. Do you see what I'm saying? There is something here that's not right. Give and take, sharing the knowledge. This feels like the heavy burdens are finally being told. Good outcome. Knight of Wands galloping in. Passionately, plan of action. Hermit, the business tycoons reflecting on the situation and stuff like that. Foreign occupation, got to make a choice. The water's rising, taking a leap of faith. Wow. Holding power, reviewing the situation. Act now, but we've got to make a choice. Again, we don't like act now, but we've got so many options and possibilities and stuff like that. Excuse me. Oh. Wow. It wobbled there for a second. My throat chakra just went, blah, blah, blah. There's no easy way out, though. The taking a leap of faith twice. It's very odd. Compromised. Security. Once again, the Four of Pentacles. This is really odd. Two of Cups, partnering up. Underlying energy, Page of Pentacles, planting that seed of opportunity. There is some weird... It's interesting that obviously in this deck, the Page of Pentacles is in the field that he's reviewing whether or not, reviewing the situation if we're going to plant the seed. Yeah? So it's almost as if this feels like a news report. This feels like a statement. Like, as an example, Trumpy Trump in the Oval Office kind of saying how it is. This is the situation, but here's the plan, lads. But it's like... But it feels like... It's like this leap of faith with the Fool card and the leap of faith over there is not the same thing. This is so odd. This is so odd. This down here feels like, is it enough? Is what we've done while all this is going on enough? It's odd that the like NASA or whoever are compromised, though. In some way, they're trapped themselves, kind of energy. It's This is really... I was hoping to get to some sort of lovely conclusion, a little bit of a bow kind of thing, but this is very off. I know I keep saying that, but it's like... It's just... It's like Six of Pentacles is sharing the knowledge. It feels like here is the plan. This is what we're going to do. We've prepared ourselves in that way, shape, or form. This is the choice of whether or not of actually quite literally pulling the trigger. It feels like taking a leap of faith because the pressure is building. But you and me are all in, but not. It doesn't feel like it's connected over here. This, like, we're off somewhere else, it feels like. Our, like, right, I said that we're going to, let me just get all this. I've never done this before, but, so this is probably going to be very messy. It's already been messy. So let me get those two cards there as well. So can we make the difference? Yes, we can tell the difference. Right. And those two were on there, the changes. Okay, changes coming. Insecure was in some areas taking a leap of faith, the changes coming, and off we go. This full card is different to that one. Okay. It's definitely different to that one. Because this is this is technological, this is spiritual. This is definitely what I was expecting, this bit here. So can we clarify and find more detail about the Page of Cups, the changes coming, and the Chariot card, please? It's like we don't sign up to what you're saying, if you get me. It's like we don't agree. Like we'd rather be hippies instead. I know I'm generalizing, but this is technological. This is So coming, Page of Cups, changes coming, Chariot, please. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Reviewing the situation. Rejection. Oh, you can't see it. It's the Four of Cups. Sun card. Again. Lovers. Emperor. Four of Chariot again. Okay, there's lots here. Like, so Four of Cups. Four of Cups. Rejecting what this is over here, this plan. I'm not saying it's everyone, but there's a rejection of plan here. The Four of Swords on the wonk is uneasiness. It's not complete Four of Swords in reverse, kind of crazy. It's uneasiness. We're not, a majority of people are not signing up to this. Reviewing the situation, making a choice. Emperor, the authority figure, Sun card. Chariot, moving on. There is something here, Hangman, seeing it from a different point of view. This is some sort of pushback. This down here is, very much kind of, and I know this is an overused and kind of weighted word recently, but this is finding our sovereignty, if you get me, empowerment. It can't, realizing who really pays the bills, who really does, that kind of thing. Sun card, happiest card in the deck. So it's like the business tycoons who are happy for a certain period of time and then reflecting and realizing, oh, wait, we need to do something else here, especially with this danger coming on the horizon, whatever that is. Whatever reason these resources, these military bases that haven't been used in decades, like 50, 60 odd years, are now being revitalized or re-tarmacked or something. Investment is being made over there. We're not taking it lying down anymore. We reject what is being offered. We're not taking it lying down anymore. Reviewing what is important to us, making the choices. If I was going to use one word to describe the kind of spiritual growth from this comet, non-comet kind of random, is the awakening. The realization. It's something to do with taking control, which is what I've been bashing on about for donkeys, but it's like taking control back, especially like the Emperor is this person, us, right? It's the Page of Cups leveling up to the Emperor, okay? The authority figure surrounded by the fruits of their labor, similar to the Empress. Sun card, happiest card in the deck. Kind of removing themselves from the madness. You don't. It's there's. I'm not going to word this right, but it's something along the lines of you don't speak for us. You don't work. You know. You don't. Your actions don't resonate with us. That kind of thing. There is something here, but this is worldwide as well. Oh, this is alphabet spaghetti kind of territory, isn't it? All right, one more deck. Here we go. How long are we going? Oh, flipping it. Okay, slurp a coffee. Slurp a coffee. If you haven't already, while I'm slurping, do the YouTube things and stuff like that. That'd be lovely. This is bizarre. So with the missing link here. Okay, the missing link. What is going on with this? Like, I keep hearing alphabet spaghetti. This missing link. This deck, by the way, just to remind the new boys and girls, is the only deck I keep that is a mixed deck. So it's like it's upright and in reverse at the same time. All the others get reset to upright, and if they want to turn over, they do, as we read. This one wants to stay mixed up. All right, so. Okay. What is this alphabet spaghetti? This entrapment up here, this craziness, what's going on? What is going on with this reading, please? What is going on with this reading, please? Wow. Four of Pentacles again. Flipping heck. Okay. Overarching energy. The King of Pentacles again. Okay. So I'm just gonna call him like Trumpy Trump leadership. I don't know, Macron, Stuttery Starmer, blah blah blah. Like, wherever you are, yeah. King of we haven't done the overarching. Underlying energy. 5 of Wands in reverse. There's something about the argument's over. Some sort of kind of resolution to conflict. Resolution to... It's almost like finally listening to the terms of the population. It's that sort of... Something's changed where... we've got the star card underneath, divinely guided. Is that the sun card again? Flipping it. So, 4 of Pentacles... Wow, okay. So this is from WEF science experts' point of view. 4 of Pentacles in reverse on the wonk, losing control. the progression of them losing control, losing security, losing stability. The Sun card on the wonk, upright, okay, because upright, yeah, is once again losing favor, losing happiness, getting a bit bitter, getting a bit concerned, very much not being successful. Death on the wonk, basically. But it is upright. Okay, but it's on the wonk. We've got the, this is the end times for them. The truth of the situation. Whatever this comet turns out to be, it's almost what I'm getting the image wise is on the kind of like the starting blocks of a running race, and like the starter gun, bang, off they go. It's got that sort of energy about it. In fact, I don't normally do this on a reading and stuff like that, but do I have let me go and look at the moon cycle with for the 19th of December, because that's when the comet, 19th of December, the day before, it's in Sagittarius, and it's the day before the new moon on the 20th. Okay, so it's got quite a punch to it. So this feels as if it's like the starting gun of the demise of the final kind of chapter. Because WEF, alphabet spaghetti, the experts, whatever you want to call them, right? The same old, losing power, losing happiness, getting close to the end of their class, of their ilk, of their domination, whatever you want to call it. The truth is coming through. The truth of the situation is coming through. This hence the reason why. So it's not just NASA in the top corner. So it's like, it's that ilk. It's the science class. It's the, the data is in, the statistics show, that kind of malarkey. It's also, and I'm going to put this here on the record. Okay, it's one of those asterisk ones but it feels like it's somehow connected to this. I keep getting in the last couple of weeks the imagery when I'm meditating of kind of the science is in. Science warnings about climate change or global warming throughout the years. Oh, by 2020, blah, 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 blah. By 1990, blah, 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 blah. By this, that, and the other. All these predictions, all these things, all this stuff. And none of it's come through. None of it. For like 40, 50 years now. None of it's come through. But it's the image that I keep getting at, like news anchor with the square box beside them, we all know what that is, but that sort of image is like, scientists have said blah 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 blah, yeah, and it's like, I'm going back to the starting pistol, this kind of, there is something here. There is something here that by the time the comet has left our solar system, even though it's not doing what it's supposed to be doing, it's slowing down, it's speeding up, it's changing route and all that kind of stuff, or unexpectedly, by the time it gets to the kind of back out through the outer regions, kind of like Jupiter, Saturn, kind of out. Don't forget Pluto. I'm sure it's out there somewhere. Say hi for us, kind of thing. By the time it's passing the giants on the way out again, this massive change has happened. There is a resurgence. That's not quite how you say it, but I don't know. There's a re-spark, an inspiration to reconnect with God's spirit universe. There is something here. It's like, especially why it's so close to the new moon in Sagittarius. I need to do some research and come back to you, I think, on this. We haven't heard the end of this. This is something building up. And people reject it. But it's from the science classes. It's from, oh, we've got to do this. We're spending money. We're doing that, all this kind of stuff. And it's rejected. It's like, no, we don't want it. We're not taking it lying down anymore. We're reviewing the situation, making choices, taking our control back, happiness, disconnecting, screw you kind of energy. I think I'm going to leave this here because I know I'm waffling right now, and I know I need to kind of reinvest in this. I'm surprised, for example, before we finish this, reviewing the mess we've made, I'm surprised the Hierophant hasn't come up. I'm really surprised the Hierophant hasn't come up. Because there's like, just to clarify, do you know what I mean? And I'll tell you the reason why. We've got broad strokes, but we've got over here primarily legalese, law, governments, etc. Broad strokes, but yeah. This side, we've got science and business and investments and all that kind of stuff, broad strokes. Slap bang in the middle, the excuses are rejected. But like I said, broad strokes. The excuses are rejected. No more of this, thanks. We've got the Four of Pentacles 3 times now. Twice on the wonk, one down here. And all the way, it's like, and it's like the stability of it. It's like, it's shifting. There's a huge shift here. And like I said, like religion, spirituality, apart from the breakout that the change is coming kind of bit, apart from that little breakout there, nowhere to be seen. That's why I'm confused. Why isn't the Hierophant involved? Why isn't spiritual, like organized religions involved? Do you see what I'm saying? It's the missing piece that for this massive shift in empowerment, shift in control, shift in happiness. Where is Like, doesn't matter which religion you're in, organized religion, where are they? Yeah? That's what's confusing me. That's what's like alarm bells are ringing. Kind of, where are they? I don't, you know, screw it. Screw it. Let's go. One last deck. That's the same deck. Let's just quit it. Where is the Hierophant? Where is organized religions in this? What is going on with those lovely people? For the greatest good for all concerned. Think. Where is the... Where? It's like, where are they? It's like it's a nice question, isn't it? Where are they? Where is organized religions and spirituality? Like Queen of Swords, upright, cold hard truths, to the point, knee-jerk reactor, always honest. Okay, so that's just the one, yeah. Reviewing. They're being judged. Something here about being judged. Reviewing the situation, watching our ships coming in. This feels like God's Spirit Universe, kind of like, got to put the work in. It feels like they're on a spiritual timeout. Yeah. Until they've got to... homework to finish this off. The Vatican is easy to follow, right? Let's be honest. There is something here about there is, and it's not just. I'm not just bullying the Catholics, Anglicans, Hindus, Muslims, Sikhs. There is something here where they're being judged and they've got to put the work in. There's something here that they're not reaching to be mumsy with the Queen of Pentacles. So until they break through the blindness to their issues individually, no, I'm not clumping them all together, but like each have their own issues. To then bring the Ace of Pentacles, the offer, the purity, as it were, planting that seed of opportunity, the purity. But there's like this. This feels cold. Like, I know it's Queen of Swords, but it's like ice cold, harsh judgment happening here. Like, what have you done? What have you achieved? What beauty have you brought in? That kind of thing. This is balancing it out. So it is going to... For goodness sake. Protecting themselves. Everyone's protecting like security and that kind of... The only ones who haven't got security are the science class, the numbers guys, the kind of thing. But that's, because that's turning. We're building, you and me, building security. Wow. Okay. There's going to be a lot of judgment coming. A lot of judgment. A lot of... there's going to be a lot of scandals. A lot of exposing. A lot of... a lot of... I'm seeing the image of shaking the tree and like chestnuts falling out or apples falling, or, you know, it's like the rot is coming out. But this is harsh. So, yeah, this is massive. And like I said, I don't know when it is. By the time this 3i Atlas is going on the way back out, passes us December the 19th, or the closest point, and we'll be kind of out to the giants. I think it's like April time, off the top of my head. Huge shifts will have happened. Anyway, I'm going to leave this here because but we need to visit this again in like February time. If you can remind me about February, kind of middle of February, that'd be to tap in on this again, because this ain't going away. I keep getting that, like, they've been warned and warned and warned and warned and warned. How many more like symbols and like can you give them? Enough's enough. All right. So right. So that was fun. If you enjoyed this, please thumb me a like. Once again, please remind me around like middle of February. It feels like, as we're going into March, April. Yeah. Middle end. Write it in your new diary, love. However, until next time, where we do this crazy shenanigans all over again, take care. Look after yourself. Be well. And thank you for your company. I'll speak to you soon. See you later. Ta-ra.